What's up, everybody?
Yo,
Becoming the favorite segment of the week, deal of the week. Dun, 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 dun. Eventually, we'll get some cool ringtone or something in there. Sound
right?
effects.
I mean, it's getting cooler. We've got the look of a podcaster now, at least with the all you need is a microphone, right? And
That's
that's
all
it.
we need. Just a
Yeah.
microphone in there. So, deal of the week, Johnny. We've been on the vacation rental kick for quite a while, and we
Has
want
been.
this to be options for the retire with Maui lifestyle. So we got a really cool, fun one today, and it is an absolute smasher of a deal. So where are we
So
at?
what have we talked about, right? What is one of the best potential investments you can make on Maui if you are, even if you're not an investor, but if you were, what is one
Aiming.
of the best potential opportunities for
We
investment?
say new construction.
New
Whenever new
construction.
construction, buy it.
It's rare. That's why we don't do a lot of building here. So Anuhea at Kehalani. Kehalani started what, early 2000s with Kehalani Gardens across
It's
from
been
the
going on for a
jail.
while.
And it's gone up the hills now. It sits below Wailuku Heights, but some beautiful views. We talk about it a lot. Mom lives in there. We've had clients that did new construction and retired with Maui there. And
Hmm.
they did much better than this particular price. And they watch prices zoom up quite a bit. Anuhea is the newest section that town is developing. My understanding, only two developers, D.R. Horton had a portion. They're around that park area there, and then town did theirs. Sanford and Carr was in here as well with Ho'olea Terrace, with some of the condos. But in terms of the homes, I want to say just those two developers. Got a brand new school right there, Pu'ukukui, because that's the name of the mountain that this sits on the West Maui Mountains, Mauna Kahalevai and Pu'ukukui.
So school there, Johnny,
Yep.
and you're blocks to this goodness here.
Oh, and that food land there is impressive. Poke's mean. They got the marinated meats. Their salt and vinegar wings. Bro, their sushi's actually delicious. Like that
Hmm.
they're making right there.
There you
I'm a
go.
fan. Yep, mom lives close by there. You've got your ubiquitous McDonald's, Starbucks, Jamba Juice.
Things you need, all real
That's right.
close.
Gas
And easy
station.
access on the Honeypilani Highway to
Boy,
go anywhere.
and if you got keikis, you got that Maui trampoline park. And then every Friday night, you can go check out Big Red Maui Streetery. That's a killer
Bro, have you
food truck
smashed from
there.
him before?
I have not, bro, but that guy is an amazing chef, man.
Dude,
He is
really, oh no.
legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And always doing different kinds too, like Greek. And then now we're going to Korea. He cooks like me, like just I try to give my family a little tour of the world when I cook.
Little tour of the world. So we're down
That's right.
here
Yep.
in the neighborhood.
That's right. So how they build these, like this is classic Hawaii construction. Most times though, you pull into your driveway and your garage and it looks like you're in a single level home, but then you go behind it and you have a two-story portion. This one's a little bit different where you pull into your garage and you look like you're living in a two-story, but the back portion is actually it's built on a hill, right? So the back portion's more of the single level, but you do have some downstairs portions there as well. You can see that little hill section. And then
There
look
we
at that
go.
beautiful lanai. And the lanai is facing the right direction because it does have some beautiful views, man.
Views. Big Lanai. Lots of space
Yep.
to hang out outside.
Now, this was completed in 2024, but just being offered for sale now. It's still a brand new home. I cannot stress that enough. And just been hanging out for a while. So this developer is wanting to get rid of this so they can move on to their next newest portion. What was 1,351 down to 1,185. I mean, Danny, it would be hard for you to find a resale home in Kealani for that kind of money, especially when we're showing off Milo Court and Kaimani, the duplex options that are, always trying to push 900, a million bucks. This is 1744 square feet, no attached walls, a bit of a view, a bit of a yard. That is definitely our deal of the week right there, man. You guys want me to go talk to the ladies at town? I'm happy to do so.
Absolute deal. Because we just showed on Wednesday's episode, if you tuned in, there's a Waikapu Gardens, smaller square footage. that sold for 1,140,000. So that's pretty much the same price. You get bigger square footage in arguably a nicer neighborhood. Up on the hill a little bit. So the advantage of the location as well, being up on the hillside above the elementary there is you don't really need AC. A
Bro,
lot
you
of our
get
friends that live up there,
really
they never use AC. They don't have
no.
AC in a lot of them because it's cooler. You get cooler weather, you get a bit of wind. So the microclimate thing is a reality. Close to the
It's
action.
vibey. It's vibey up there, man. When you're sitting on those mountains there, I mean, you feel what we call mana here in Hawaii, right? Like that life
The
force
energy.
that's out there. That's
Yeah.
right, man.
So here
Yeah.
you go. You got upstairs kitchen, big living area,
Now, you
out
asked
to
me an
the
important
lanai.
question early on, Danny. You were like, hey, dude, do you think there's any room in that price? And my answer was typically no. When it comes to developer sales, they typically don't negotiate. But I mean, they originally wanted 1,351,000 for this, right? 555 days ago. Now,
Yeah.
granted, it was being built at some point. They listed it 610 of 24. But who knows, man?
Who knows?
Yep.
Nice looking spot. You got a back lanai too,
It's
which
a
looks
goodie.
like the primary suite opens up to the back with a slider.
Gotta dig that, huh?
Lots of windows, light and bright. There you have it. Deal
Convenient living,
of the week. 3-2, 1,700 square feet, 1,185,000. If you're interested
brand
in
new
this,
construction.
drop deal in the comments below. Hit us with any questions. If you want Johnny to do a little walkthrough tour with his cool glasses,
Yes.
hit
I'll
us
put the
up.
meadows on. I'll put the meadows on.
Tune in for Friday's episode. Make sure you listen to Wednesdays if you haven't. And as always, if you want to talk story, our contact information is in the description below.
A hooey ho.
Hooey ho.